Alright guys, welcome back to another Chi-Town Garage quick video on the Ford RaT COE cab over engine project. So right now what I'm working on, I am painting the 4-link bars that I am going to end up doing for the rear air ride suspension. So I do want them red because I got mostly everything from the engine mostly red. I am going to show you guys right now. Front air ride suspension is already done. We already installed them. I did test both air ride airbags, not in the same time because I do not have the T to test it out, so I had to test one by one. But the front is already done. Right now I am kind of doing a little ding right here on the radiator, which I will show you guys in a little bit. Let's go back to the 4-link. Right now I got them primed. I am going to paint them red. I am using Rust-Oleum primer just because it's the slippery one and the paint will not stick unless it has primer. So right now, as soon as this one's dry up, we're going to end up painting these real fast. Transmission, engine bay, everything is already painted. So let me show you guys what I'm doing here right now. So I'm trying to keep this one red. Right now the radiator, I did say I was going to replace it, but I'm going to keep this one just because it is in a good condition. I do have the transmission coolant. I do got a brand new one. It's over there. I am going to be installing the brand new one. So that one's already. I do got the power steering also coolant to be replaced. So I do got the engine bay right now covered just because I was painting these the plastic out of the radiator. But stay tuned guys. Hopefully right now we'll start painting the 4-link bars, and then I will show you guys the whole engine bay. I did paint it from the tire rods and the lower control arms and everything. So stay tuned and let me get all this thing unwrapped and show you guys. Alright guys, so here you go. I just finished taking the cover off so you guys can see. I just finished painting the radiator plastic on the sides. Just, you know, I touched it up with black paint just to give it that Rust-Oleum or rust look. These sides here, I don't know if I'm going to leave it like that, which I think I am. I'm trying to do like a nice engine bay, you know, sort of thing, because I know outside is going to be, you know, it's a rat rod, but I just want the inside to look a little bit nicer. Air ride, front air ride was installed. And like I said, right now it's actually like 4 inches off the ground or so, or 6 or so. So right now it's actually dropped. I would have had tried to put air on the airbags, but like I said, I don't have the T for me to do it properly. So it's going to be one tire at a time. I really don't want to do that. I actually did order the T to test with the air compressor. So hopefully I'll get it pretty soon. So let me see. So bottom arm control, upper arm control is already painted. I did paint it. You know, it's not pretty nice looking. Like I said, I want it to look like that off-road if it's been riding on the streets a lot, so it's getting, you know, rusted or so. Let's see what else. On the compressor, I am going to keep the AC compressor because I cannot find another pulley so it could replace the AC compressor just for la banda, you know, for the pulley belt. So I am going to be so what I did use the original back cover from the compressor. I just cut it and put these caps on just to keep the keep the air out, in and out. So like that. I did paint it on yellow, just matching the spark plug wires. I did paint it all that, starter holder and all that, pulley holder. Let's see, let's look at it from the side. I am going to end up lifting the engine, maybe, what is it, maybe an inch or so, due to when I tried to install the headers. Like I said, I had to bend them a little bit, but I went too overboard. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end up lifting the whole engine from the engine mounts 1 inch, and then I'm going to do it from the transmissions to lift it a little bit, so like that I could have more play for the header. On the other side fits perfectly. It's just on the passenger side because of this bracket here. So I am gonna cut it and then bring it up a little bit and re-weld it. So that is done. I did got the jags, I believe it was, spark plug wires. There goes the AC cover. So that one's good already. Let's see. Painting, I do got everything ready from Air Max. Everything's already ready to go to install the back of the truck, so I could install the air ride suspension. I wanted to kind of do it this weekend, but if you guys can't see, it's snowing in Chicago, so it's, you know, it's not so cold, too cold, but got my big cactus and a small one under there. But yeah, guys, man. So I am gonna put, you know what? Let me put the spikes on. So let's see how is it gonna look with the spikes on. If you guys can see, it's already dropped from here. I did tagged everything so it could be easier for me as soon as I install a cap this summer. Everything's over there. Compressors, I do got the seats. Upholstery, I am going to use the sarape. But let me install these the spikes that I have here. I did paint them black, so if you guys can see, it's actually plastic dip. So I mean, if I want to take them out, I could take them out. But let me install them and get back with you guys. Alright guys, so I just installed the spikes right now, so it's gonna look real nice as soon as the cap goes on. You guys see the tire, it's a little bit, you know, yeah, because everything has dropped. And that one I couldn't put the spikes because the door is too close to it. I know it's gonna hit it and probably pop one. But I think that's about it, guys, for today. Hopefully I am gonna end up adding the camera once we install the rear. I mean, the front was actually easy. It took like 3 hours installation for both. It actually took us more on the first time because this is the first time we actually installed the air ride. Took us a little bit longer to do it, but as soon as we did the second one, it was so fast. But total, it took us like about 3 hours, just because I did sand the lower arm. I did paint it all this as soon as we started installing the air ride. So maybe I had to kind of wait, you know, sand it, so it took a little bit. But here you go, you guys, man. Stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully soon we will be installing the full rear air ride suspension, because I really want to get this one done before April. Like that, I could start installing the steering wheel column and everything, so I could start driving this baby boy outside and placing it where I'm going to be able to work on it, and you know, my driveway is not blocking, you know, other cars that are going to be parking. Like I said, radiator coolant, not radiator coolant, transmission coolant, I am going to be installing it, not yet. And also the power steering coolant. I guess this one they installed it because it is a 7.4 liter. So I am going to actually be installing it, so like that could be hauling, you know, for more support to the oil. But alright guys, man, well, hopefully you guys like this video. I know I didn't, you know, I did not record as soon as I was installing it, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. It's easy. Any questions, comments, concerns, give me a call, and stay tuned for that one. And yep, peace out.